There you go.
Okay. Just give your introduction because we all know each other here now. I'm going to be showing you how to make a wooden picture, how to transfer an image onto wood. And I can pass that over there if you're interested. Okay. All right. All right, so the materials you're going to need a printed picture on computer stack paper. It's important you use computer paper like this. So you can either do like one picture or I made a whole collage, and then I just went to the library and made a copy of it. And once you have that, well, first let's finish the rest of the materials. Okay. Then a block of wood, like that one I have there. I just got that at Home Depot, I think, and they cut it for me. Gel medium. There's going to be a picture. It's this right here. There's going to be a bigger picture coming up. Mod Podge. Basically, it's just 50% water, 50% glue. You don't have to. I mean, you can go to the store and get it, but it's more expensive. I just took a mason jar and I put a bottle of glue and then equal amount of water, and I shook it up, and it's pretty much the same thing. Okay, paintbrush and a bowl of water and a sponge. Okay. The first step, using the paintbrush, you're going to, and this is really, really important, you're going to take the gel gloss and you're going to put a thin layer on the wood, but it can't be too thin or the image won't transfer. But if it's too thick, then when you have to remove the paper in the next step, it's going to be really difficult. And I learned it the hard way. I had to do 3 of them before I got that one correctly. Okay. Alright, so when you have your copied paper like this, you're going to take it and you're going to put it picture side down onto the block of wood. It's okay if it slides around. I was worried at first because I thought that the ink would run and whatnot, but it takes a while before that happens. So just make sure it's where you want it. And then you're going to do your best to get all the bubbles out. You can use your palms and your fingertips, or a credit card, slide it across. I think I like that the best. I think it's really almost the best. Or first one I did, I took one of my kids' big books and I put it down and I just pushed my body weight onto it. Alright, then you're going to let it dry. I made my kids close for me. That's my son. Just set it aside someplace safe. It's okay. Alright, step 5, you're going to get your bowl water and sponge. You're going to saturate the sponge in water. You're going to want it to be very wet because you're going to try to make the paper more easily to remove. You're going to have to do it several times. I took a washcloth and I soaked it in warm water and then I just laid it over the top for 5 minutes. And I thought that worked pretty good too. Okay. Alright, this step is very, very tedious, but I think it's worth it. So you're going to use your fingers to just gently rub off the extra paper. You can either do like a circular motion or a back and forth motion. I kind of like just pushed it all forward into big clumps, and I thought that was the easiest way to remove it. Like I said, it's going to take some time. It took me like 20 to 30 minutes. Alright, and then you're going to wet the sponge once more, and you're going to use it to clear all of the remaining paper off. You'll have to do it probably a few times. There shouldn't be any paper left on the wood. There's a little bit left on here. I can pass it around. I tried to get it off the best I could. But you can see it. It dries white, and that's the mistake I made on the first couple ones. There was white everywhere. So even if you do that and then let it dry so you can see the paper more easily, and then you can go back and get the paper off, and then do it a few times until you get most of it off. Okay. Alright, then you're going to take your paintbrush again and you're going to put an even coat of the Mod Podge or the glue and water mixture, whatever you use, over the top. Look at the thin layer, I guess. It doesn't have to be too much, it just seals it on there. And you're going to let it dry. It's my daughter. I set it in the safe place again, so nothing, like no debris falls on it or crumbs or whatever. Or if you have kids, want to mess with it. Put it on the top of the fridge or a high shelf. It'll look white at first, but once the glue dries, it'll dry clear. Okay. And then you just light however you like. I took some eye screws and screwed it onto the top. That's what I'm gonna call them. And then I just got some rope from Michael's craft store, and I put some jewel hearts on it or whatever. And I just made a note on the back for my grandma, just make it extra special. Okay, and I also saw online that somebody had used wood stain to make it a little bit darker. I saw one where they did it on the whole surface, and I also saw one where they just did it on the trim, and I thought that looked pretty cool too. Alright. When you choose your photographs, make sure they're not too dark. I had to change that too. I had some that after I copied them, you could barely even see what the image was. So you want your photographs to be lighter, more easily to see. And I found that the more contrast, the better. It turns out really. Like this one here, this one's really light. So it pops more, I think, with the white or the wood in the background. Alright. Yeah, you don't want to use numbers or words because it's a mirror image. After you transfer it, it will be backwards. To clean, you just take the soft, dry washcloth, whatever. Make sure it's dry though, otherwise it'll rub the Mod Podge off. And you just gently dust it off. That's pretty much it. They make really good, inexpensive gifts. Guys, if you have girlfriends, it's probably a really good idea and easy to do. Yeah, is there any questions?
I got a question. You said you use computer paper. Do you use glossy, like for photos?
No, regular
computer paper.
Stuff like this, like you would, that's in all the copiers and printers here.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to do lots of stuff. Yeah.
Is a black and white photo better as opposed to a color? Or?
No, my cousin just had it in black and white. She sent it to me. We made this for my grandma. You can do color.
Does the color actually transfer?
I haven't tried the color, but I know that it does transfer because I've seen it done before.
Was that the picture you used for that?
Yes.
So it looks like it didn't color. Didn't come over.
No, I didn't. I didn't use color. No, I copied it in black and white.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm doing tonight.
Okay. Any other questions? Very good.
Okay, and
Very
then
good.
all I do is just hand out some of these in case you're interested in making one.
Okay. Thank you.